William Shakespeare. Shakespeare, also spelled Shakespeare, under the number of Avon or son of Avon, baptized 26 April 1564, Stratford-upon-Avon, Warwickshire, England, died April 23, 1616, Stratford-upon-Avon, poet, playwright, and actor, often called England's national poet and considered by many to be the greatest playwright of all time. His plays, written in the late 16th and early 17th centuries and a small treasure theatre, are now often read often in more countries than ever before. Shakespeare was a writer with extraordinary intellectual speed, perception, and poetic power. He is so good with words and images that his mental energies, when applied to understandable human situations, painful and memorable expression, convincing and imaginatively stimulating. The art form to which his creative energy is aimed is not far off but involves impersonating a human identity on a clear stage, asking for sympathy and inviting participation. How Shakespeare spent the next 8 years until his name began to appear in the records of the London theatre. There are stories that become known after his death about stealing there and getting into trouble with the local magnate. Sir Thomas Lucy of Connecticut, Rutherford, earning a living as headmistress in the country, going to London and entering the world of theatre taking care of the horses theatre goers. It has also been suggested that Shakespeare spent some time as a member of the great household and, and that he was a soldier, perhaps in a lowly country.
Shakespeare's first work is Richard and Henry, three-part, written in the early 1590s during the historical drama trend. Shakespeare's plays are difficult to date precisely, but study of the text suggests that Titus Andronicus, the Comedy of Errors, the Taming of the Shrew, and the Two Gentlemen of Veronica may also belong to Shakespeare's earliest period. Its first history, much of which is drawn from the 1587 edition of Raphael Hollinshed's The English, Scottish, and Irish Chronicles, dramatizes the destructive consequences of a weak or corrupt government and has been interpreted as justifying the origins of the Tudor dynasty. Early plays were influenced by the work of other Elizabeth playwrights, notably Thomas Keith and Christopher Marlowe, by the medieval drama tradition, and by the Seneca play. Romantic poets have attempted to revive Shakespearean poetry, albeit with a little success. The critic Gurjal Steiner described all the poetry of English drama from Coleridge to Tennyson as weak variation on the Shakespearean theme. In Shakespeare's day, English grammar, spelling, and pronunciation were less standardized than they are today, and the use of the language helped shape modern English.
Shakespeare's influence far exceeds that of his native English and the English language. It is except in Germany is significant. Since the 18th century, Shakespeare has been widely translated and popularized in Germany, and has gradually become the classic grammar of Germany. Christoph Martin Whelan was the first to produce a complete translation of the play of Shakespeare in any language.